So I did a thing, as you can see, nighttime review for The Gentleman. This movie, when you go into it, you don't really know what it's really about. All you know is that Matthew McConaughey is starring in the film, and he's a pot farmer in England or London, and he has this big business that he's about to sell. And all you know is that there's a Jew involved who wants his business and ends up staging something to lower the price of said business so he can buy it at a lower price and therefore keep all of his money. That's basically the premise for the film. However, there are so many other parties involved, and that it's explained so much more eloquently in the film. You have to actually experience it. It's not just say, hey, he goes here, they go there, and they do this, they do that. No, it's much more intertwined with all the characters. It's very complicated, but not complicated. And let's just say that Matthew McConaughey and Charlie Hunnam, you know, the guy from Sons of Anarchy, they work together. They're like, they got the ultimate bromance, and they don't fall for any tricks by any of the third parties. Let's just keep it at that. So that's the general plot. The acting is so good. You're so enthralled by how they carry out the script and the dialogue between each other. It's something that ought to be experienced in theaters. I mean, you can enjoy it at home too, but in the theaters, you can enjoy not only the characters and acting, but also how the audience reacts to how they're acting, and that's part of that experience. Another part or another element that this film excels at is definitely the comedy. The comedy is hilarious, and the whole theater is laughing extremely hard. And so that's why I highly recommend seeing this in theaters, because it's meant to be experienced with other people laughing. If you want to wait till it's on Blu-ray or online, then yeah, you can watch it at home with friends, and that's still entertaining. But honestly, just watch it in theaters, because the English's comedy over the pond is quite hilarious, and it will keep you laughing the whole way through. So that's another major pro of this film. Action in this film is also on point. You're not really bored at all. It's continuous and ongoing and keeps you at the edge of your seat. And that kind of intertwines again with the plot too. The plot and the action kind of go hand in hand, and that's why this movie flows so well. Like, you're never bored, you're always on the edge of your seat, you're always wondering what's gonna happen next, because you're wondering how Matthew McConaughey, Charlie Hunnam, and some of the other characters are gonna get out of this predicament, and how they're gonna resolve the query that or the qualms that they're muddled with. Overall, the movie is extremely well done. The only cons I have for it is that it could seem a little complicated for some people that are not paying attention to all the moving pieces. And let me tell you, there are a lot of moving pieces going on in this film. But that's the only con. If you see it once and you are paying attention, you will understand what is going on. If you're trying to watch it and trying to piece together what's going on, but you're not, the accents and the dialects are kind of throwing you off, then this film might seem a little complicated. You might not like that. However, I watched it twice, and a second watch through, it was just as entertaining as the first watch through. So I highly recommend The Gentleman. 8.5 out of 10.